Good morning, everyone. It is 7:39 right now. Welcome back to Iowa Live. Lou and Jackie here, and this is about the time of the year when people are saying, you know what, we need to get away, Jackie.
Yeah, let's plan a vacation.
Right, exactly. I just heard those words about 2 days ago. Yep. So
oh, good.
We need to figure out where we're going and what we're going to do. And we have just the guy in studio with us.
Yeah, AAA is helping us out this morning, and we have the AAA field manager, John Roberts, joining us here today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about a hot spot. Where's a great place that people are wanting to travel right now?
Well, you say hot spot, we kind of say that tongue-in-cheek because one of our biggest spots that people are going right now is Alaska.
Alaska.
Well, they're not going right now. They're kind of at the end of the season. So right now is the time to start planning for next year.
Okay.
Alaska is one of our biggest destinations that we've been sending people to for the last several years. It's been
Seriously?
growing. Yes.
Why do you think that
why?
is? Do you think
Yeah.
it's because it's the final frontier? You can't just simply get in a car and drive to it really easily. Why do you think it's such an amazing
There's
destination?
so much to see there. It's the final frontier, like you said. There's constant wanting to go see something new and something different,
yeah.
But also that sense of a little bit of safety in your travels and still staying domestic or going through Canada, but not having to fly as far. You have a closer trip.
Mm-hmm.
You can see some amazing things that you're not going to see anywhere else in the world. So a lot of people just really want to go see that.
Such as, what are some of the amazing things you can experience in Alaska?
Well, so there's the Denali National Park, where they have the tallest mountain in North America. You can go see dog slides. You can go see the bears. You can go mine for gold. You get to go into Glacier Bay. There's not a lot of glaciers left in the world that are easily accessible to go see, and so that's one of the really cool things. Not a lot of people have. Glacier Bay is a place where some cruise ships get to go in, and there's only so many at a time, and very few people get to go in to see that. And even not every cruise ship that you go up to on Alaska will go into Glacier Bay. And so you make sure you get one that has a permit that lets you go in and see some of the last glaciers, especially some of the biggest ones you can see around.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what's a typical trip to Alaska? What is it? How long does it last? Because it is a ways. It's a little jaunt to go up to Alaska.
Great question. So there is no typical trip to Alaska is the easy answer. Normally we say plan 10 to 14 days, which is not your average short little week.
Right.
Right. That's a long vacation. Yeah.
Because if you only go see the land, you're missing all the sea. And if you only go up by cruise ship, you miss all the land. Can you imagine going all the way up to Alaska and not getting to go see Fairbanks and Denali National Park? Or things like that? You would be missing out on half of the trip. So definitely planning a nice 2-week trip is the way to do it. Kind of partner together and so you see everything as much as possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. As someone who's lived inland at Denali Park, there's so much to see there. When you think of the Iditarod, you think of the dog sleds, there's places to walk out on glaciers if you're lucky enough to take that tour, and the animals, and you're just truly put yourself in the forest. But part I didn't get to experience that I want to go back is on the water. Everything, the fishing and be able to see whales and another perspective of the glaciers. There is truly so much to see whether you're on land or on the water.
Absolutely, and they keep kind of tweaking things and adding more to the trips. For even if you've been, Alaska's starting to become a repeat destination where they're adding new stops for the cruise ships or added kind of different excursions that you get to do. Mm-hmm. We even have some special tours through AAA only where they just take you up into the national parks that you might not get to see otherwise. They've added in some extra train rides, some going up into the Yukon, over into Canada. So there's all kinds of really cool things that they're adding. So it keeps changing.
So AAA can lay everything out for you. And I think the trip up there is half the adventure as well, isn't it?
Absolutely. So a lot of times you'll sail up or fly up, whichever you choose, and you might take a train through the wilderness to go see some of it, or a train down.
So can you combine these different ways of getting up there? Can you guys take care of that?
Yes, absolutely. So I don't know if you knew, AAA is one of the largest travel agencies in the country for leisure travel. And so we have a lot of partnerships and relationships. And we actually have a show coming up to talk about all the different ways to visit Alaska and what to see and what to do.
Okay.
So that's one of the best ways to learn the most about Alaska.
Yeah, it's wonderful to have all those connections because that just opens the possibilities to so much more. Okay, so let's talk about this special show that's coming up September 19th.
Yes, yeah, so it's September 19th. We're having it at the Art Center. Starts at 6:30. The Art Center is a beautiful venue. We're going to have it in their Levitt Auditorium. And they're going to have kind of a little presentation and show. Some people who have lived in Alaska probably will talk about what to see, what to do, how to get around, and their recommendations. Plus, we'll have our travel agents from our agency there. They have a ton of experience. Most of them have been to Alaska. They're all destination specialists for Alaska. They've been sending people to Alaska for a long time. Before it was popular, they've been sending people there. Some of them have family there, so they've been there numerous times. So they really know how to do it. So we have a lot of expertise on how to help you plan and make the ideal trip.
What seems to be the most popular time to head up to Alaska?
So we actually have a nice little chart that tells us, depending on what you want to see, is the best time to go. You know, that kind of June, July, August is kind of the ideal time. July is the most popular. But if you kind of, you lived in Denali, I know you said, they say to see Denali National Park, the mountain, there's only about a 30% chance of seeing it if you go in July. But if you go in different months, it increases maybe to 50%. So
really?
If you really want to see the peak of Denali, then you probably want to go a little bit earlier in the season. But if you want to see some other stuff, like the wildlife, maybe you want to go more in July. So it just depends on exactly what you want to see and breaks it down really nice.
Absolutely. And as you said, with all the amazing expertise that you have, you're able to create that perfect trick. Because I feel like everyone's like, oh, I'll just go online and I'll figure it out. You're the experts. You're going to be able to give everybody exactly what they want. And that's why you're saying, come out, watch our show, meet the people, and so you can know exactly what you're getting into.
Absolutely. So, travel agents have an ability to become what you call a destination specialist. When they take hours and hours and hours of studying and test taking and everything like that, if you haven't been to the destination, and you have to pass certain requirements, and all of our travel agents have done that, so they know Alaska inside and out. Plus, like I said, they've been there and they've, boots on the ground type of atmosphere. Plus, the people that are giving the presentation will be from one of the cruise lines, Holland America, and they'll be able to talk about from their experience of it. It'll be a really cool experience to know all about Alaska and how to visit it.
And I think one of the advantages of using a company like AAA Travel is that you guys know everything that's going on in the travel industry, so you know where all the deals are too. So don't use that to stop you. You have the inside scoop as to what the big deal is.
Yeah, so we're able to help you find the best values, and it can match values from other locations that may be able to offer it. Plus, with AAA, because we're one of the largest travel agencies, we're able to say, you book with us and you're going to get something added special. So if you're going to go on Holland America cruise line and you come to us, maybe you'll get an extra specialty dinner. And let me tell you, their dinners are amazing at the specialty restaurants, and they're worth it. Or maybe you'll get some extra credit to go and get a spa treatment or something like that.
If you've ever tried to book, I say just use a cruise for example, all these extras that you have to check off if you want to do things, and they cost you.
Yes.
They really do, and that adds up. But you have a way, because of the volume that you deal with, that you can slip these to some of the customers too.
Yes, and so then we also have some added vacations that are AAA only for members, and anyone can join AAA. It's a great deal, where you're going to be able to get some added benefits by going on certain dates and coming to AAA to do it. So it's a good way to get a little more for your buck. Alaska's 2-week vacation isn't going to be a discount vacation, but we can make sure you get the most value for your trip.
Love hearing that. Okay, so let's talk again and remind everybody, September 19th, come on out to the Art Center, correct?
Yes, come on out to the Art Center. It's at 6:30 on September 19th. The best way to do it, to let us know you're coming, is to RSVP. To either give our office a call and we'll save you a seat, or to hop online to AAA.com/events, and it'll come right up and we'll be able to get your seat saved. They only have so many seats in there, and we hope to fill the place so more people can learn about how cool of a vacation it is.
All right, so a cool destination spot happens to be Alaska, as we've been talking about. Maybe that's your next destination as well.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.